How's it going, everyone? My name is Dylan, also known as Delusive in game if you have played with me before. Today we're going to be talking about Warhammer 40k's Space Marine 2 Eternal War, also known as PvP. Now, PvP kind of takes the backseat to everything else within this game. I'm not going to lie, Operations, Siege Mode, they get the most love from the developers, and that's fine. Me, I'm a PvP guy. I like competition. I like playing against real people and seeing my skill versus their skill and who comes out on top. I personally get a thrill out of it. It's not for everyone, and that's okay. The Warhammer community has this beautiful thing called the rule of cool. Do what makes you happy, do what you think is cool, do what you think is fun. But that's not what this video is about. This video is going to be about the fundamentals to PvP. Pros and cons, takeaways, things that should be added. My personal favorite is the spawn flipping. Spawn flipping is the bane of my existence. I absolutely hate it. It's to explain it, it's quite literally in the name, spawn flipping, where I get flipped to the enemy spawn. However, there's still enemies there and they're shooting at me. Not fun. A couple other things that I'm worried about. Matchmaking. Matchmaking needs to be fixed. There's no reason why a beginner should be matched up against 4 level 50s. Level 50 is the max level, for those that don't know, and it's just not a good time for them. I almost feel bad because I want more players to play PvP, and we're not very welcoming. We're pretty sweaty. We're pretty try hard. Lastly, it's just latency problems, and there's probably bigger issues that I don't understand behind it. But if I wanted to use a plasma weapon, it's not going to happen because my plasma shot is not going to register in time for me to get the elimination. The TTK with plasma weapons is time based, and it could prove very frustrating when you're using them. But enough me being negative. I want to talk about the positives to PvP. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the beauty of the map layouts. Okay, the fact that everything is perfectly symmetrical and laid out from the opponent's end to my team's end. You already know which route to take. You already know what's going to be on the other side past the middle point. The game modes have been fun and exhilarating. I think they did a wonderful job with that. Some of the guns that are being added for certain classes, the additions of new classes, all phenomenal. They've done a really good job at balancing things. I think some of the nerfs that they did were perfect. Um, Lastly, I think just having a team 6v6 in a PvP game mode has been exhilarating. In a world full of battle royales and 3-man here, 4-man there, it's pretty rough trying to find that perfect 6v6. But I would like to see us be able to matchmake a full 6-man lobby. Whenever that happens, I'm okay with it as long as it happens, right? Nonetheless, Eternal War PvP for Space Marine 2 has been awesome. I think the community has been alive and thriving off of this. We have this wonderful community called the Blackstone Fortress. They are doing phenomenal over there, hosting events and tournaments for us. It's been a great time meeting everyone, and I think PvP can expand more and more with higher activity and showcase a lot of fun and a lot of skill. I could also see a professional aspect of this game coming to life. But in due time, nonetheless, this is my take on Warhammer 40k's Space Marine 2 Eternal War. Thanks.